This is the story of Ignaz Semmelweis, the man who discovered the life-saving power of clean hands. In 1847, Vienna General Hospital was a place where life often ended instead of began. The maternity ward was particularly grim, with many new mothers dying of childbed fever. Enter Ignaz Semmelweis, a young Hungarian doctor determined to solve this mystery. Semmelweis noticed something odd. Women treated by doctors had higher death rates than those treated by midwives. He observed that doctors often came straight from autopsies to deliver babies. Yuck. Semmelweis wondered, could doctors be carrying something deadly on their hands?
Cadaverous particles?
He called them cadaverous particles. We know them as germs today. Semmelweis had a wild idea. What if doctors washed their hands? He made doctors wash with a special chlorine solution before treating patients. The results were amazing. Deaths dropped dramatically. In some wards, mortality rates fell from 18% to below 2%. And that's how Ignaz Semmelweis became the hand-washing hero who revolutionized medicine. You'd think Semmelweis would be hailed as a hero, right? Wrong. Instead of a hero's welcome, Semmelweis faced resistance. His colleagues couldn't believe their unwashed hands could be deadly. Gentlemen's hands are clean. They protested. Poor Semmelweis. His frustration grew and his mental health declined. He became increasingly outspoken, alienating even his supporters. Semmelweis returned to Hungary, still saving lives, but his career in tatters. Tragically, he was eventually committed to an asylum. He died there in 1865, his brilliant idea largely ignored. Decades later, Semmelweis's ideas made perfect sense. His ideas weren't fully embraced until after his death in 1865, when Louis Pasteur's germ theory provided a scientific basis for Semmelweis's observations, and Joseph Lister successfully implemented antiseptic practices in surgery. In essence, it took the work of Pasteur and Lister, along with the growing understanding of germ theory, to validate Semmelweis's earlier findings and pave the way for the widespread adoption of hand hygiene in medicine. Now, every time we doctors wash our hands, we remember Semmelweis. His legacy lives on in every hospital, in every clinic around the world. Semmelweis taught us that sometimes the simplest ideas can save the most lives, and that persistence in the face of skepticism can change the world.